suspect!
Coming to get you, Bobber.
Hi guys, my name's Barry and welcome back to the channel. We've got some exciting news if you're a Stephen King's It fan, and that is we're going to be getting a prequel series coming soon. We've no idea when we're going to get that, but HBO Max is apparently doing a miniseries called Welcome to Derry. When I say miniseries, I don't mean an absolute miniseries like a two-parter. It could be 6-part, 8-part, 12-part, I don't know yet. But it's going to be called Welcome to Derry, and as most people would imagine, it's set before the events of It 2017 and 2019. Now, it's obviously still based off a book, the story itself, the first two movies, but this is going to be the first time that they're going to sway away from the novel. When I say sway away, I know that the miniseries from 1990 slightly swayed away, and little parts of the movies slightly swayed away as well, but this one's going to be an entirely original story set before the events of 2017's movie. When is the movie going to be set? Well, here is the interesting part. It from 2017 was set in 1989, which means the second part, when they were adults, was set in 2016. This series is going to be set in the 60s, so we can imagine it would be set in 1962, which is 27 years prior to 1989, so predominantly going to be set in 1962. We did hear that it's going to be set before that as well, when Pennywise makes his way to Derry. So there's going to be an origin story, it seems, with Pennywise coming to Derry, and we're going to get more of the plot in 1962, which is very interesting because if you remember, the miniseries was also set in 1960, not too far apart, and obviously when they were adults it was set in 1990. So I think nostalgia is going to be playing a part again, because we're going to get a series again like we did in 1990, and it's going to be set in the same era, 1962, only 2 years difference, but still you get the gist. We're going to get 1962 clothing, the look and the feel, everything's going to be 1960s, which I absolutely love in horror movies and horror TV shows. That's one of the reasons I loved It from 1990, because of that 1960s look and vibe to it, and obviously it was in late 80s or the 90s series as well, which doesn't hurt. Andy Muschietti and his wife Barbara will be back again. He won't be directing, unfortunately, but he will be producing this TV series. There's no word on who's going to be playing Pennywise. That's a key factor in this, because we all want Bill Skarsgård, of course, to play Pennywise again, but the chances of him playing Pennywise again, it's quite slim at the moment, unless they give him a massive pay package, which I hope they do. It is HBO Max, so they will pump money into this series, so I'm hoping that Bill Skarsgård does come back. Now, if he doesn't come back, not all is lost, because we didn't see Bill Skarsgård's face, proper face, for a lengthy period of time. Yes, we saw him without makeup on, etc. during the movies, but not fully a Bill Skarsgård. We could have anyone as long as they're good, but obviously the first choice and my choice would be Bill Skarsgård. As for the kids, I don't know if it's going to be kids. Assuming it will be kids, but if we're going to have kids in the 1960s, it's going to have to be a new band of kids, unless they mention some of the kids that they mentioned from previous eras in the movies in the past. I will need to watch those movies again just to kind of touch up on some of the history behind what happened in the movies, but we will get some familiar names, of course. But in terms of the cast that they're going to have, it's going to be an entirely new cast, nothing to do, or maybe nothing to do with characters from the book. Yes, there might be characters from previous incidents in the book, they might come into this, but I think we're going to get a predominantly new character cast. I don't know about you guys, but I'm very excited. It from 2017 was a fantastic movie, one of my best horror movies in fact, and I really did like the 2019 movie. Yes, it got shit on quite a bit because of its length and it's quite dramatic, etc. But I really loved part 2 as well, and overall when you watch two of the movies back to back, it's absolutely amazing. So I think to extend that particular story would be fantastic. Make it a prequel. That's all you can really do, to be honest, at this moment in time. Make it a prequel. If they asked me to do an It series or movie, I would say do a prequel, set it in 1962, and there we go. And that's exactly what they're doing. So for me, I'm very excited. But are you excited, guys? Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.